This is Father Greg Heille with a word of hope for Wednesday of the fourth week of Lent. Yesterday in chapter 47 of Ezekiel, we were invited to walk with the prophet under the guidance of an angel. We stood at the door of the temple and saw a trickle of water coming out. The angel led us 1,000 cubits, and the water was up to our ankles, another 1,000 cubits to our knees, and then another 1,000 cubits to our waist. Lent invites us waist deep into the waters of baptism, not only to know the abundant mercy and love of God, but especially to share in God's mission on behalf of all who suffer, on behalf of all who are in need. Today in chapter 49 of the prophet Isaiah, we are invited to say with the prophet, "You who are in prison, come out. You who are suffering and living in darkness, show yourselves." As we share in the mission of the church, as we share as Christians on perpetual mission by virtue of baptism, as evangelizers, as spreaders of the good news of the healing love of God, who is it in our context to whom we need to say, "Come out, show yourselves. Come, let me guide you from the door of the temple out 1,000 cubits. Come with me, be ankle deep in the love of God, be knee deep in the love of God. Come, dive into the river and swim into this eternal mercy and love of God. And then join us, share with us in God's mission. Go and do likewise, pass it forward." In chapter 5 of the Gospel of John today, Jesus says, "My Father has been at work until now, just so I am at work." Jesus is sharing in the mission of his Father, of resurrection, of new life, of forgiveness, of healing, of liberation. And he's extending his hand to us, just as the angel did to Ezekiel yesterday. He says, "Come with me more deeply into this mission of God's love. Immerse yourselves ever more deeply. Swim in God's love and purpose for the world. Say to those who are suffering, be free, be healed. Come, let me walk with you into the love and the mission of God."